Meanwhile, Padraig Harrington, who's won each of the last 2 Dick's Opens, rolls in this putt for birdie. This gets Harrington to red figures. We've seen him go low on this golf course. Padraig Harrington playing his 3rd at the par 5 12th.
Little wedge from 75 yards, played a great layup shot to get to that position from out in the right-hand trees.
Yeah, good shot right there. Kind of nice little spin control. There's not a whole lot of room between that bunker and that hole location, so pretty well done. You know, Padraig, just talking to him, he is an encyclopedia of knowledge as well. He's fascinating to talk to.
From a similar spot that Ernie Els made his birdie, Harrington makes his par 5 12th.
That was quite a 4 after his tee shot, which was a good 50 yards out in the right-hand trees. He's done a great job of doing that 10 under on those 15 chances for the week each time.
He took this one straight up in the air, right on line. What a shot.
Just like last year.
Just like last year.
At the hole.
He took that so high with a cut spin. That's why it held the green. Great shot. Ernie just chipped it into the screen. So if Padraig catches one, oh, he didn't even have to look at it. Watch where this one ends up.
Oh, where'd it go?
Yeah, and you would know better than I about Tiger, John, but I've seen an interview where he talked about all the different choices he would see and have to pick one.
Yeah, he was a master at that. I think Padraig, that's exactly what he saw. And the key is you have to commit to it as well. Putting uphill, he can be a little aggressive. Good finish there for Padraig.
So Harrington shoots 4 under 68.
It's kind of a ballpark number. Down that slope it goes. On a pretty good line, and that was really well done.
He really doesn't play or work in his game that much or play much golf at all. Says he does a lot of other stuff. It was interesting. Always heard so much that's all he does. You know, it's just golf. He's a machine.
This was a moment ago. Harrington coming out of the rough at 13.
A little thicker lie than what Tanagawa had, but he judged this very nicely. It was from 118 yards, just a little gap wedge. Well done.
Really nice there. Just hits by the flagstick. It'll be a tricky little putt.
Just get it in the middle of the green. Take your 4 here. Because if you go long left here, it's a very difficult pitch.
Yeah, it's a very shallow part of the green back there, and that just stays up on the proper level. You see how shallow that is, and right beyond that flagstick is.
Just trying to saute a little driver in there if you've got that shot. He's leaning a little bit like he might have left it to the right.
Yeah, 285 front, 293 hole, but right in the center of the green there, Phil.
I don't know what the lean was for. That's a good shot, isn't it?
It's on the upper level, so he'll be putting down the hill, but what a beautiful looking tee shot. That he liked it. Should keep going to the right. That's on a good line. Oh, just flattened out at the end. Really well done.
He was walking. He thought he might have made it.
Yeah, that was on a good line. Kind of had that high line, that apex. Once it started to get there, it started moving to the right. Just flattened out at the end. Good putt.
I like his long putt stroke. He just lets the putter swing. The length of the stroke dictates how much speed he puts on the ball. He doesn't really.
Yeah, let's check this out. He's liking it right now. His eyes got big and just flattened out at the end. He goes. Yeah, the hole is cut on this little tiny shelf. Like Phil said, it's only about 6 yards deep. Kicking it really high. Oh my goodness, what a great control that was. Beautiful shot. What a wonderful tee shot he hit in here. So take advantage of that. Sure does.
He's won the last 2 here in Endicott, and Harrington within a shot now here on this Saturday.
Somewhere on the left-hand side of the fairway would give you a good angle to get into where this hole is cut today. Anything right would be really tough to get close.
He gave that one the full treatment.
Right in the center of the fairway, in great shape. Check it by the hole.
He was looking up and down the flagstick, and for good reason. It was right on the line. Good shot. Good finish there for Padraig. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
A bogey-free 65. Padraig Harrington, well, from long range, John Cook, he delivers.
No question about it, from about 70 feet front of the green there at the 6th, and finds the cup. Wind's starting to pick up just a little bit.
Birdie for Harrington, 2-putt birdie for Harrington. That gets him to 14 under and now has solo lead.
Had fairway wood out. He's gone back and grabbed the driver now. Wind from the right, taking the bunkers out of play with his driver.
Yeah, he
right
could get
over the bunkers.
Yeah, he could get pretty close to this green today.
Right in the center.
Speaking of Harrington, his second at the 9th.
100 yards. Great angle here, looking right up the green.
Oh,
Trying to hold it off a little there, John.
A little bit, kind of trying to take some spin off of it.
Got a really good bounce there off the knob of that bunker.
Harrington gets to 15 under. Last year, his magic number was 18 under, beating Joe Durant by a shot.
To the side of the gallery up there, he's got a decent line. May have to cut this just a little. Breeze blowing hard across from the right. 175-ish. Pretty narrow front of the green here.
Yeah, really anything on the green was going to be a win for Padraig. And 2 trees back there, the right tree, trying to cut it off that tree a little bit, or just let the wind take it. Right over top of the flagstick, did just that, tried to cut it up. Beautiful shot. His speed has been very good. Just hung on that right, just like you said, Phil. It looked like it was trying to break and just flattened out.
It's just a little anomaly there in that slope. Hard to pick up on, hard to trust it.
A little left, going to try to hit a little trap draw. Does a nice job. Beautiful looking tee shot.
It was a confident swing, wasn't it?
That was freed up, no doubt.
Spin control is key here, isn't it, Phil, for Harrington?
Everything, particularly if that wind comes back into his face. Don't want to spin it back like at the 10th.
He made his mistake back at the 10th, but he takes us straight over the top of the flagstick. Aggressive play. Beautiful shot, great spin control.
Padraig Harrington with a birdie at 15, gets to 15 under, his first birdie since the 9th, and he leads by 1.
Trying to cut it, but he looked like he tugged it. If he tugged it, that's going to go quite long. He was trying to hit a high cut. Not going to break that much. Bring your coin right there.
Just enough here. Be very careful.
Just enough.
Oh, just caught that left corner.
Just that left edge.
Back at the Dix Open, Harrington pitching out of that rough at 17, and he's going to have a chance to save his par. What an up and down by Padraig Harrington as he takes a 1-shot lead to 18.
Big stride. Take a look at this roll. Holds his finish nice. Ball rolling over and over right in the center. That was not that easy a putt.
No, and you think about, he barely made his par putt at 16.
I think this is the right play. You just go ahead and free swing the driver. Put it way up in the air, and he just murdered one. Just under 180 ball speed, just trying to squeeze it in the fairway. Carried it out there 317. Perfect angle now too. PGA Tour Champions, little logo right there, perfect. Safety first.
Harrington for win number 8 and his 3rd straight win in Endicott. consecutive year.
Padraig, what is it about this place? The water, the trees, the golf course, you said you like it. 3 in a row, tremendously done. What do you like so much around here?
It's believe it or not, I know you won't believe this, but it's familiar to me. It's Poana grass. It's the same grass as around the green. You know, tree-line courses. That's what I grew up on. I know everybody thinks I played links golf all my life, but I would have seen this, and yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable in this style of golf course. I like coming here, and obviously this course fits my eye. There's 4 par 5s, there's a drivable par 4, so I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage. So I suppose it's a positive way to start, and maybe over the 3 years I've seemed to have read the greens well, hold the putts, so yeah, I'll certainly be back.
Well, to pick up this victory right after being inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, it was, you know, I came here and I was surprised on Tuesday. I'd done some practice, but not on the golf course, and I was really, really poor Tuesday, Wednesday. I got a little bit better every day, but you know, just I suppose I'm good value for money really. When I was coming down that stretch, you're not really sure what you're going to get. I'm either going to hit it stone dead, or I'm going to have to get it up and down out of some weird place. So it's entertaining. I wish it wasn't as entertaining, but it is entertaining.
Well, speaking of getting up and down from weird place, walk us through both the pitch and the putt at 17.
Yeah, you know, the pitch, it was a terrible lie sitting down on the downslope, pretty heavy, but the one thing going for it is on the green there was about 2-3 yards of an upslope. You could see the darker grain into me, and I knew if I pitched it, at least it would stop and check up a bit, so I had a chance. You know, a bad lie with at least a chance of being able to hit the shot was far better off than a good lie with, say, a downslope. So I played it probably as well as I could. I don't think I could have. I was maybe a little bit disappointed with 8 feet, but I got a good read as it went by the hole, so I knew it would break under my feet. But it was a bit nerve-wracking. The last 3 feet it held on, which I kind of expected to do that, but you're also worried that it would just keep breaking. So I was, I won't say I was lucky, but it did what it was supposed to do.
Another key shot you played I got to ask you about. After spinning it back in the water with a wedge on 10, you had a wedge into 15. You played a glorious shot. Tell us about that shot and what was going through your mind.
Yeah, 10 was unusual. I hit a half chip shot, which I normally wouldn't get spin on, but it was kind of in across a bit of grain on the ground. Like, that was a lot of spin for my chip shot. I've never seen one spin like that. Obviously going into 14, 15, yeah, it's a 52, I'm playing the exact same shot. Well, I'm playing a 3/4 chip shot downwind. I knew, though, if I was left of the pin or on the pin, it wouldn't go back in the water. The shot there you don't want to hit is slightly right of the pin, because the slope is steeper and there's no fringe. So that's why I was so aggressive. If I played it right of the pin, which would look like the right play, it was in danger of coming back. But I took a line that I said, you know what, I'll be okay. Maybe just a little worried of not hitting it too hard and airmail in the green, but I knew I wouldn't spin it back on that line into the water.
The crowd this week, they love you here with the success you've had and everything else, and being in the World Golf Hall of Fame. They love you. What's it mean to have them come out, small community like this, supporting this event?
You know what, this is the one thing, well, not the one thing, this is what we really do well in the Champions Tour. We go to venues that they really appreciate us coming. You know, this is an old PGA Tour stop, but now that they have us here, they really like it. They come out and support. Dicks do a great job in the sponsorship. And, you know, if we come to venues like this, we get great crowds, and, you know, we get to relive our past glories. Like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous playing 18 there. I've got like 102 yards, and I'm trying to figure out, don't mess this up. And I was probably thinking a little stronger language at that stage. And, you know, so we get this opportunity because the people come out to hit some great shots, get some glory, but really we're reliving the past.
Well, a tremendous shot. I heard you say one time that you're better when you're nervous before the shot. It helps you narrow your focus. So well done. And by the way, I spoke with Caroline a moment ago. I told you she's looking for a house here in the area. And if you decide to retire, I'm sure I can arrange for you to get a job with Dick's. I think they have an opening for you.
Well, I thought when you win 3 of these, you get a Dick's Superstore.
Well, you might. Congratulations again. Way to go.
Franchise in Ireland.